Today's video I have been looking forward so much to make, and it also has been the most complicated one to make, but it's how I sew and how I break in my pointe shoes. First of all, I would like to say that it's purely individual where you place your ribbons and your elastics in your pointe shoes. So you should see this video as an inspiration of how you can do when you sew your pointe shoes. If you're curious to see what I have in my dance bag, you can find a link for that video in the description box down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And let's get started sewing those pointe shoes. Things I'm going to use when I sew my pointe shoes are my stitch kit from Bunheads, my ribbons, I wear the block Elastorib, elastics, these are also from block and these are covered elastics, a pair of scissors, and of course my pointe shoes. I wear the Pointe shoe. First, I flip over the heel material of the shoe so I can sew in my elastics. Then I pin the elastics to the shoe so they stay in place while I sew them. I start to sew at the base of the material that covers the drawstring on your shoe. I don't put the needle through to the other side, I put it through at the top of the material that covers the drawstring. You better be careful here that you don't sew into the drawstring. Then I just continue with these stitches along the elastics. When I feel that the elastics are sewn into place, to secure them, I put the needle through the material to the other side. And make a stitch on that side by going through at the other side of the elastics again to the other side. Then I make a knot. And my elastics are into place. And now we sew the elastics on the other side. And here's how the shoe looks when both of the elastics are sewn. Moving on to the ribbons. I like to fold the ribbon before I sew them. This just makes me have a little bit more material to work with. Also with the ribbons, I pin them first to have them to stay in place while I sew them. Before I start to sew, I pop out the shoe into my foot make sure that the ribbons are in place and that the line is smooth and there are no bubbles. Then we start to sew. Also here, as the same with the elastics, I'm not going through the materials to the other side. Instead, I'm using the material on the inside of the shoe. And I just use these stitches around the edges of the ribbon. When I finish with the stitches around the edges of the ribbon, I'll do the same here as with the elastics. I go through with the needle to the other side to secure it, make a stitch on the outside of the material of the shoe. And finish with a knot. And now my ribbons are in place. Just do the same on the other side. Now we're going to move over to breaking in my pointe shoes. First, I flip the heel material over. Then I pop the shoe onto my foot. Then I see where the arch on my foot is, and I find the matching point on the shoe. From this point and up is the part of the shoe that needs to break in. So I flip the shoe over and start to roll the heel towards to my fingers so it becomes a bit more bended. Then I flip the shoe over and I do it from this angle. As you can see, the heel is now a bit more bent. To make it a bit easier going through the pointe, I just roll the shoe to make it a bit more softer. I also step a little bit on the box, but not too much. You don't want to make the box too wide. And now my shoes are finished and ready to wear to class. And that's how I sew and break in my pointe shoes. Thank you for watching this video. I wish you all a pleasant day. Bye!